This dad's a mama bear here at the Stafford Seventh-day Adventist Church in Stafford, Virginia, 5550 Joshua Road. And I got a chance to see one of my children, well, at least the side of his head, as they snuck him into the church through the back door. And the members here helped to harbor and kidnap my children. And I stand here with my sign. I'll show you that. Hard to hold this and film this. With my sign, which says, "Stop confusing young minds, stop blocking a father's love, stop child abuse, stop psychological and emotional abuse." I stay here as long as I feel like it, and today I feel that I've met my purpose and challenge, and I'm going to walk with my sign 2 or 3 miles back to Garrisonville Road, and in my demonstration somewhere along that route, and then try to get a ride home. You can hang out with me for a little while or until my battery dies. I keep dropping my water bottle, so this is pretty difficult. Let's see if I can, maybe I'll put this one in my pocket. Sorry about all that noise. Let's see if I can get this camera to hold here. Guess I got my rhythm. So it's been about 3.5 years that this church has intervened in a domestic dispute and sided with the mother and harbored children. As a survivor of parental alienation, I think it's not good enough for just having my children return to me. And I think that this whole effort and episode has happened to me because I won't stand for it. I've already had my childhood. My childhood is gone and past. But I did want to protect the few years left in the childhood of my children and prevent other children from being abused in this manner. And there's the back of the church, the red Toyota there, ex-wife's car, and then her friend and harborer, co-kidnapper car next to her. Another kidnapper's car there, SUV at the top of the hill. And again, this is the Stafford Seventh-day Adventist Church in Stafford, Virginia. And they think that they should interfere with the minds of my children and interfere in the custody matter by saying they're staying out of it. We're staying out of it, but we're hiding the children in the church and in our homes and in our cars and under blankets. Literally, it's not figurative. Under blankets and coats to protect them from you. You can't protect someone who doesn't need protection. That's called kidnapping. If you take a child in your home to protect that child, but that child was in no danger, that's called kidnapping. There should be an Amber Alert for this. The daily for each of my 3 children and every child that has been protected through kidnapping. So, let's see. Look quite silly, but it's okay. I'm walking with my sign. On my sign, I have some vise, some clamps that I use to hold my sign. I don't want to punch holes in it at this time. And those clamps are from my work. Here's my dusty sawhorse from my work that I do to keep myself occupied and busy and focused and keep myself with purpose. The work that I do in Father Alienation Survivor Studios, headquartered in my garage. And I do that work, do-it-yourself hobbies and other things, so that I can think of positive things, so that I can restore, rebuild, renew, have purpose, and so that I could complete the remodeling of my home and maybe one day have something to turn over to my children who may be back in my life by then, who knows. But in either case, we have to leave them legacy and heritage so they don't start at the very beginning. So often these broken up families, and I don't know about all broken up families, but I know about black broken up families. So often the black broken up families become a pattern and a trend. Growing up, I probably knew one person who had the same father and mother till they were 18 or 20 years old. So it's unheard of. Don't really see it much. Not to say there aren't any. There are many. But there are also many homes that repeat the cycle of destruction and shredding of fathers and the breaking up of homes. And my message is, okay, so you and your ex-wife not getting along, that's cool. Or maybe that's not so cool. But in any case, don't harm the children. Don't bring the children into it. When you take that animosity and you say, oh, I hate my ex-husband, ex-wife, hate them so bad. And maybe hate is a strong word. I can't say who hates and who doesn't hate, but I can say the actions are hateful. And you do hateful actions with such aggressiveness as to separate the children and sever the bond between them and their father because of something within you. That is a sick person. It's a disgusting person. It's a person who needs therapy and medical, mental help. And they do not need to take out their frustrations with the help of the church on the children. Because that's telling that child that half of you, there's something wrong with half of you, because the children are still half of me. And being a part of their lives every day from when they were born till when my son was 12, I'm definitely a part of their decisions and their thinking. And so you're telling the child, suppress that part of you. Crush it. If you speak of your father, that's taboo. This is violent child abuse. It's doing violence to the child's mind. My phone will shut off for a little while. So it says it's reached a high temperature. It's hot out here. Thanks for staying with me. This dad's a mama bear. I'll never stop in the recording the diary in pursuit of my children and to protect other children in the future from this type of child abuse.